in a way that...
so nice, it's disrespectful. It's so nice, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, you think I don't have $300? Oh, come on.
Do you know how much your son makes? I'm basically Bill Gates in this bitch. Shut the fuck up. Michael, I'm sitting forward today
Yep.
because I'm about to expose myself to our measly 50 viewers.
Yes.
But it is a tragic story that happened today. Literally today. So we met up earlier today.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, for lunch.
I went to play some basketball.
Okay.
And let me set the scene. Like, this is the context, okay?
Yep.
I'm at the court. I rock up. At the same time, like 4 white boys rock up.
Okay.
And we're chilling. There's 4 courts. I'm on the opposite court as far as I can be from them.
Yep.
They're doing their own thing. I'm doing my thing.
Yep.
Stephen Curry in this bitch.
Yeah, okay.
Shooting lights out. Let me tell you, I was hot. Okay? I started getting fancy, you know?
Yeah.
Tween, you know? All these hezzy moves.
Yeah, sure.
Felt good.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then, like, the ball hits the ring and it goes towards their court, okay?
Okay.
I'm like,
Oh no. I'm just imagining so many bats now. Oh no.
like, fuck. Okay, anything you're imagining is like 10 times worse. It's like 10 times worse.
Really? The one is pretty bad, but go on.
So I'm running. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm in a groove. So usually, like, if it's going to someone, I'll let them throw it back to me. But I was feeling good. I was like, I can jog after this ball. So I was jogging after this ball, all golly and shit. And then it's been really windy, right? It's been really, really windy. And there are trees over the court. So there are fucking branches everywhere. The ball's behind the guys. I pick up the ball, I turn, and I start I like literally turn, and then my feet come under me, and I just go, oh fuck, and they all like turn to look at me. I was like,
And you're on the floor now.
I'm on the fucking floor, and then behind me is like this grandpa
Yeah.
that's picking up branches,
Oh,
and he's just, and I'm just
Oh,
so
so
embarrassed.
embarrassing.
So I get up,
Oh,
and you're
no.
like, shrug it up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
what's
God.
up, guys? Then I jog back, and I'm in so much fucking pain. Like, I'm like, holy fuck. My knee feels like it's been scraped off. My hand, because
Oh,
it's really
no.
cold.
Yeah.
So the skin's like raw,
Oh, yeah.
but I had to shrug it off.
As if it was nothing.
As if it was nothing. I'm shooting the ball, like, I'm literally like tearing up. Oh, fuck. But I have to pretend I'm okay. Oh my God.
I straight up thought you're like running for the ball, and the guy catches and passes, and it goes back. Or like you fucking
I would
step
have
on the
preferred
ball
it. I would
and
have
just
preferred
slip.
it. Bro.
Oh
Fuck.
God, so
It was
embarrassing.
actually so fucking embarrassing. And like the worst thing is, like, I wanted to leave.
Yep.
Like, I wanted to leave, like, straight away.
Yep.
Well, one, because, like, I had my comp sci lecture soon online. It's like, I wanted to leave for that. And I was actually going to be late if I didn't leave then.
Okay.
But I couldn't leave.
Because you felt like
I
you're
fell.
like an idiot.
Because I fell.
Oh, I fell and now I'm leaving like a
Now
poor
I'm
bitch.
leaving. So I had to pretend I was like,
Oh my.
yeah, it's cool. I stayed for like 10, 15 more minutes
Yeah, to play it off.
to play it off.
Yeah.
And then
That's when you
Literally.
should have asked. You should have quickly sent a text for me. Hey, Michael, call me right now.
I don't take my phone out.
Oh,
I don't take my
because
phone
your
out.
dumbass doesn't have a case on the phone,
No.
so you don't want to bring it out to the courts.
It's fine. Even if I had a case, I want to bring it out.
Right.
But fuck, so embarrassing, bro. Literally. And I was just like, man.
God.
As I was driving off, I was just thinking they're probably speaking like, do you guys see this idiot fucking deck himself? Dude. Man.
Oh God. I wonder if I've had any really embarrassing moments like that. Do you remember if I've ever shared any?
What the fuck you asking me? Remember yourself, dumbass.
Fucking embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be me singing in the car or some shit every time.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think you've embarrassed yourself. I haven't embarrassed myself like that in a long time. Like, maybe ever, bro. I've never embarrassed myself that badly.
You're gonna have one of those moments where you're like, you remember, you're like in bed and you do this thing and you're I'm so fucking stupid.
This is 5 years from now. I'm like, The next day, I'm like, what? Gonna graduate or I'm gonna like propose or something.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about the day and then flashback. Remember that day? Like my brain says to me, remember that day you fucking fell in front of everyone and made a fool of yourself?
Oh, idiot. Yo.
Dude, I'm never going back to that basketball court ever again. Can't be seen. Jesus.
It's just too embarrassing now.
Literally.
Did you know the guys over there? No.
No,
So
I
they're
didn't
all
know
strangers to you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God, actually. Thank God. If they were like the regulars that I know there, like that I play ball with, holy shit.
If Jezreel was there and she laughed her ass off, would you take offense to it?
Yeah. You know what? She's getting left behind. They're like, all right, bitch, I see how it is. I'll push her and I'll stop.
What a fucking bully!
Hey, equal rights. I'm going to show her that I would treat her the same way.
What
You know
the
what I
fuck is that?
Nah, I wouldn't be mad. I was like, honestly speaking, it wasn't that embarrassing. I was
Yeah.
kind of laughing, like at myself. I was like, "What the fuck, you idiot!" Like,
Yeah.
what? You know, branches get slippery. Like, why are you running over branches? Dude, and it was so uncharacteristic. Like, I usually don't chase the ball.
Yeah. You're just feeling good, I know.
I felt just so good
Bit
in
of
that
energy,
moment.
yeah.
You know, we had a good meeting in the morning.
Yeah.
I was feeling like so prepped up and literally prancing like that. And then fucking I slipped. My day hasn't recovered since, bro. I know. It's been a snowball down.
Oh, no. Oh.
Dude, never could be me.
Yeah.
That's like type of shit. Like if my baby sister or if you like your kid, oh my God, if your kid ever sees you do that shit, that's like
you lose all
instant loss.
credibility
You
as a
lose
dad.
your parent card. That's embarrassing. Can you imagine your dad doing that? I wouldn't even laugh, man. If my dad did that at the park, like in front of all the other kids as well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't laugh. This is not a joke. I would kill any kid in that playground that laughed at my dad. Then I would give my dad a stern talking to when we're going to the car. How dare you come out of here and do that shit
As my dad.
in my house, in my playground like that? You dumb bitch. I'm driving home. Get in the back.
Shit.
Yeah, holy crap.
Surely, I actually won't be able to laugh because I know my dad will be so embarrassed. And he'll take offense to the laughing.
Really? You think so?
Oh, I've never seen him trip. I've barely seen the man fucking walk outside of his house, to be honest.
You know,
Like,
there's a reason, Michael. There's a reason. You're gonna have a 1-year-old baby. You're gonna go outside thinking it's okay, and you're gonna slip, and you're gonna turn around, and your 1-year-old baby's just goo goo, and then you're just never gonna leave the house again. That's probably what your older brother did to
Oh,
your dad.
God.
Traumatized.
yeah, I mean, I would like, I want to be the fucking dad where if I slipped and I expect my child to laugh at me. Cause it's funny, all right? It's fucking funny. Unless I'm like actually like fucking blood coming down my face and they're still laughing. I'm like, bitch ass, who fed you last night? Like, have some respect, right? But if it's not something too serious, I would want them to laugh, ideally, cause have some humor, and then I insult them for it. I think that's the ideal scenario for me as a dad. And then I insult my kid.
Nah, personally, couldn't be me. Only one of us is leaving that park that day. Only one of us. I swear to God, only one. And it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
Oh, God.
I think if like laughing at it is fine,
Yeah.
but if like, let's say in a year's time,
Yeah.
what if the kid brought it up again? Like, let's say you're just having dinner one day peacefully, like hard day at work, you come back home, you're eating dinner, and your son's like, everyone comes together, like family dinner, and you're like, this is why I work hard. And then your kid's like, hey dad, remember that one time you found
I want a kid like that though, not gonna lie. Would you not want a kid like that? I'll be proud of my kid if they were able to.
proud of
Yeah, right? What a dick. I've grown you well. You know how to tick someone off, bro. That's a skill. He's like, he sees the right moment. He knows what button to press. He's like, Let me piss off my dad.
shit,
It's been a little bit too peaceful.
I want a little bit of trauma in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Start it.
beatings.
Because most of the time, I feel like with stuff like that, you don't bring it up out of like in an argument out of spite. You're literally just doing it for the shits and giggles. That's hilarious.
Oh, dude, imagine someone did bring it up in a fight though, like, cause you're 18, you're fighting about shit, and then it's like, "Fuck you, dad! You tripped when I was 7. You can't say shit," and you're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the characteristic of the type of dad I want is from watching Kevin Hart, bro. Have you watched his comedies? He's always bagging out like his kid. It's fantastic. Like he would just swear at them. I think that's hilarious.
That's not hilarious, you dumbass. Why?
Is it not?
No,
It's so funny.
no.
It's so
I
funny.
haven't seen him with his actual kids though. I've only
No, I know it's always stories, so I'm pretty sure it's completely
yeah.
exaggerated, full comedic relief, but it's still hilarious. Yeah. So
suspect. That's a bit suspect.
the the other day I was my mum I walk home and my mum has this really worried face. And I'm like, what's up? Like, and she's actually so concerned it's crazy. It's like I'm dead, but she's telling me I'm dead. Like that's a face she has. Okay?
No, she's delivering like the worst news.
Yeah, the worst news. Exactly.
Your dad died or something.
Oh shit! Touch wood, fucking. And she hands me this letter, and I realize I fucking got fined. Right, $205.
Did she know you got fined, or was it just like a government notice?
So my mum, actually, honestly, I'm starting to think my mum knows English. It's absolute. So honestly, I reckon she knows English and plays it off like she doesn't. Because the fucking letter is addressed to my dad. Because my car's under my dad's name. So it's like Timothy S. Chan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's got the New South Wales government thing. It could be anything, really. But she's smart
How
enough.
did she know it was yours?
So she opens it, right?
Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?
She's like, dude, straight up, I'm telling you right now, my mom is the guardian of peace, okay? She needs to come home before my dad comes home to make sure the house is in order, to make sure there's no letters that shouldn't be seen that is seen. Like, my mom is the guardian of peace, all right? So
Oh my
she'll
goodness.
come home, she gets the letter, she fucking opens it, right? And I think, like, it's all English, honestly. I don't know how she knows it's a fine related to me. It doesn't have my name on it.
True. Maybe she recognized
The
number plate.
number plate, it's got to be that. It's got to be that. And so anyway, so she's like,
Because that's
oh,
dog
shit.
if she fucking knows English and she's been playing it off. Because every time I've spoken to her, she smiles and waves. Ah, yes.
So
I'm like,
this dumb bitch. I can understand everything you say. Hi, hello.
I'm speaking like, hello, I come in peace.
That's another thing. Why do we speak slower and louder? Because someone doesn't understand us, bro. It
makes
doesn't
sense.
fucking help.
It does.
How does it help?
What if
You're
they
s-
know broken English? If they're broken English, like if you speak, hello, my name's Justin, like they're not going to catch that. But if you go, hello,
My
name
name
is
Justin.
Justin. They might get it. They might get something.
All right.
That's the hopes.
Okay,
It
so
just
I
makes you
guess
look
if they're
fucking stupid.
broken
Yeah, yeah.
of that language.
If they
like-
know nothing, there's no
then
point.
it's
There's
just-
literally no point.
It's just fucking rude at this point. You're just doing it for the shits and giggles. Like if I'm in Korea and someone starts speaking Korean to me slowly and elongates the fucking syllables, I'm like, bitch, you're just elongating my pain right now. I don't know what you're saying. It doesn't matter how slow you fucking say it.
A 5-second sentence made it a 20-second, and you're trying to interrupt, like, and then
They hit the new syllable.
you're like, fuck, and you're too nice to interrupt.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that aside, so
Embarrassing again.
fucking my mum. This is the conspiracy. I'm telling. Anyway, I'm sure she knows English. So she gives me the letter, and I'm like, oh shit, it's a fine, whatever. I don't think too much about it. And then I sit down. I'm like, oh, mum, it's a fine. It's fine. I'll pay it off. It doesn't hit me that I got no more demerit points.
Oh my god.
Which means if I cop it, then I lose my final 2 points. I cannot lose my license anymore. Absolutely cannot. So, I'm like, shit, I need to tell my dad and blah, 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 right? being a responsible citizen of Australia that I am, the next day I paid a fine nice and early. $205. All right, I'm gonna pay the fine. So I paid the fine, whatever. And I'm like, it's fine. I would either have to just cop it myself, or like I was literally just gonna beg you to cop it for me.
I know. You think I couldn't tell over the fucking text messages? It was like, hey, Justin,
You can just tag it.
how many demerit points do you have? And I'm like, weird question. Weird question, because we just talked about how you got a fine in the morning.
Yeah. Interesting. And then,
Now, my thing is though, right?
yeah.
When was this? Because you got your fools in April, right? You could have gotten your fools in April.
Yeah, probably.
When did the thing come?
May.
You motherfucking idiot! Because if you got your fools in April, you could have taken the demerit points.
Yeah. If my dad watches this podcast, he's gonna be fucking furious.
Hey, if fucking Michael's dad ever watches this, give me a call. My number, I will text it to Michael, check his phone, and I will come and beat his ass with you because that's so stupid. But we're not even got into the worst part. That's not even the worst part. But I think some viewers might be following along under your dad's name. You paid it off the next day, thinking the demerit points will come to you.
Right, so I'm like, you know what, I'll tank it, or Justin will tank it, whatever.
Justin, what the fuck? Why am I the one taking
Yo,
it?
brother, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no choice.
I'm gonna be an Uber driver. I need my demerit points.
And then fucking, I'm like, I'll figure out the point thing later, but I gotta tell my dad. So I sit down. So it's dinner now. It's dinner. I finished dinner. It's peaceful. I'm like, I gotta tell
It's
him now.
peaceful. That's
So
so
I gotta
fucking-
tell him now while he's in a decent mood. And the worst thing is, like, this whole time I knew I had to tell him the bad news, and he was so nice to me in between. He was like, oh, hey, man, like, how's the day? Like, cracking jokes and shit. I'm like, like, you're trying to be funny, knowing deep down I'm about to fuck your ass.
You're fake. You're so fake. You're like, you laughed a little bit harder that day to make it feel better. You gave him better reception.
I felt so bad. And then I sit down next to him, and then he starts joking and talking. I'm like, I've got something to tell you. And I'm like, please don't be angry. I was just like, please don't be angry. He's like, is it related to your car? He knew straight away.
Dude, your mom is actually guardian angel for not telling your dad.
Yeah.
Actually.
Straight up, man.
Fuck
She's
me.
awesome. And then, so I'm like, just don't get angry. It's like, is it about your car? I'm like, oh, it's like indirectly related to my car. And then he was like, just fucking say it. I was like, okay, fine. I got fined. Oh, no, actually, he was like, you got fined, didn't you? So he already guessed it. And I was like, yeah, I did. For speeding. By accident, because it's like school zone or whatever. Right. Fucking, I'm just so silly. And then the first thing he was like, I'm not taking your points. He was like, oh, fuck. He already knew what I wanted. And he was like, I'm not taking your points. All right. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Like, that's not reasonable that you have to tank my points, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, oh, all good. So in my solemnness, I'm kind of like sitting there looking at that piece of paper. And I turn it around. And I'm like, oh, okay, then how do I at least declare that I'm the driver? And then I read the statement and it says, if you want to declare, do not pay the fine. So by paying the fine that morning, I've already forced my dad to cop the 2 points. And then I was like, so I've got a second bad news to tell you, Dad.
Did you tell him on the day?
I'm kind of pretending, oh, I paid the fine. I wonder if I can declare, knowing full well that I read the fucking sentence. And I'm like, oh, this is fucked.
You read it 3 times. And you're like, hey, Dad, like, have you ever declared for life?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, Dad, do you know if I paid a fine already, I can still declare, right? Pretending I don't know. I fucking read it 3 times, sitting there. Oh, my God. And so he finally had to fucking cop the points or whatever.
It was done like 2 months ago. He just knows about it now.
Dude, I was full thinking. I could have just never told him. Because no one checks their demerit points, right? No one does.
I've never checked my demerit points in my
Exactly.
life.
Unless you know you got. So he could have been down too and just never
How long does
realized.
it take to recover?
3 years.
He would have found out somehow. Especially your dad. Like, I feel like if anyone's gonna be checking their points,
Yeah.
it's your fucking
My
dad.
dad figures out everything in the household. It
somehow.
was so funny. And then he'll be like, walk into his room and like, I can't believe this. Being a father's so hard. I always have to cop shit. It's not even my fault. That's just so funny. And then like, you know, we chill out, whatever. So now the registration of the car's under my name. He was like, I'm not taking shit from you anymore. On Monday, this was a Friday. He was like, I know they're not open on the weekend. On fucking Monday, you're changing the car ownership to you. Fuck off. And then, you know, so I changed it, whatever. And it's just so funny. And then, that night, I come out again, right, to the living room just to scout and see how things are going.
The vibes.
A vibe check.
Because you got the door to the dining room. It's like half open.
Yeah.
Stick your finger out.
How's
The
it feel?
vibes are off.
Yeah.
I'm going back in, and you slink back in. That's what you
It's
did.
so funny. And then, as I'm walking, so I'm kind of like just walking from the alleyway to the kitchen, and it passes through the lounge room, okay? And I'm just walking a little bit slowly, trying to see what's going on. And he's like, Michael. And I'm
Oh shit!
I'm kind of like walking, I stop. Yes.
Yes, Papa. Whatever you want, Papa. I will. Anything you desire.
And he was like, isn't it weird that I didn't get the letter? It's like, he's not under.
Hey, you're not telling me you chucked your mum under the bus.
I did.
Good, because I swear to God.
No, he already knew. He already had a conversation with mum. I was like, isn't it weird that I did it? And I asked your mum, and she got nothing to say.
Your mum's like, you'll never get this information out of me.
Yeah, my mum just sitting there. I refuse to speak. I don't speak English or Chinese. Oh shit, so funny. And I'm just like, man, my mum's the best. She cops so much shit for
Your
me.
dad too, bro. He had to cop the fucking point.
But that was involuntary.
Yeah, but he copped it.
But he honestly took it really well.
Yeah.
He actually wasn't like that pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, like, I don't know. As a father, would you be pissed off if I was your son? How would you react?
I'd be so fucking pissed. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy love.
Oh,
I don't know. Nah. I wouldn't be that pissed.
yeah.
Probably hit him once or twice. Just have to instill the fear again, you know? Like,
Yeah.
at that point, it's because he disrespects me. Hit him once or twice on the head. Bah, bah, and we good. And we done.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had a kid like you, though, outside of the points, I would stay at work 6 a.m. to sit like 9 p.m., come home, sleep, and be like, thank God I didn't see him today.
He's like, why do you hustle so much? Because I don't want to see my son.
I fucking hate my kid, bro.
Oh my shit.
It's kind of like anti-productive because you got to leave the money to someone. And it's gonna go to your kid, bro.
Yeah. Oh god.
Or you do what Jackie Chan did,
Which
and you
is,
donate all your money,
or he donated all of it.
all of his money.
That's crazy.
Because his reasoning was, if his son deserves it, he'll be able to make it back.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I know. That's fucking intense.
That's what Gordon Ramsay says too. Oh, that's what Shaq says. That's what Shaq says.
Oh, but Shaq's not really like that. It's not like the same. Dude, Shaq bought his son like Rolex. He's bought him tons of stuff. Maybe not spoiled, but definitely not
Yeah.
like that. Like, I
Right.
feel like the way Jackie Chan treats his son is quite harsh, actually. Like, from all the stories like ages ago as well.
Very disciplined Asian parent type
Yeah.
gig.
And then his son also like did a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah, yeah, naughty boy.
Naughty boy.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you're not naughty. Like, you're just an idiot. You're not naughty. I'll give you that. I can't even say you follow the law though, because you don't fucking follow the rules. You
That's right,
dumbass.
okay.
Oh my god. That reminds me, I was talking with Jezri.
Yep.
Talking about how the fuck do my best friends both have fucking violations under their names? Like, the fuck?
And you never sped before?
I speed well. Hey, legally joke. I speed well. I just don't get caught, bro. I just know where to speed and where not to speed.
Right. That's dangerous, bro. That's caught on camera. I never speed.
Legally a joke. You never speed. You just
Never.
talked about it, you fucking
I never
dumbass. Your Honor, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah, dong.
But that's actually insane. Like,
Yep.
because Lee Long was the one that started. I think it's Lee Long's influence on you,
You reckon?
bro. Yeah, 100%. I know Lee Long's going to listen to this. Better watch yourself. Start driving better. You're a menace.
Oh.
Hey, and one more violation for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to revoke your license, you dumb bitch. You should get off the roads.
Just bumper cars me off the road when you see me. That's a Jazz. Get him.
Okay, no, you know how the police cars, they put on the siren?
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that not going to be the funniest thing? You buy one from the shops, you just put it on, and you just ring.
You just pull over random guys and like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over today? I could smell that ass from all the way over there. And they're like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, shit. That would be hilarious.
I think that's illegal. That's high-key
Do
illegal.
you remember when fucking Lee Long tried to fight it off? Oh my god!
Can we tell this story though?
Why not? It's not anything illegal.
It's
is it?
exposing him bad though.
Oh,
It's
Zach.
embarrassing.
So we have a friend called Zach.
Zach, what do you mean? We just said. Alright. Anyways, completely unrelated.
Yeah, we
Our
have-
friend Alex.
Yeah.
Our friend Alex.
A-list Zach is better. He's better. We have
Yeah, but people know the connection between
no,
them.
they don't. We have a friend called Zach.
Okay, Zach.
And he got a speeding. He got a, I think he was, I don't know how much he was speeding by, right?
It was pretty fucking
And
bad.
this was the funniest thing is, this is the fucking second time too. So he wasn't revoking
He was on the
first.
Harbour Bridge.
Oh, was it?
He was on, I remember it was in the city, Anzac Bridge or Harbour Bridge.
Okay.
He got pulled over by a girl cop, I remember.
Oh, what?
He got pulled over by a
I didn't
girl
know these
cop.
details. Okay.
But I remember because he was livid, bro. He was like, fuck the police. This is bullshit. And then we're sitting there having to back our boy up like, yeah, dude, you're going 30 above the limit. That's bullshit.
And then the boy tells us that,
I'm going to appeal or I'm going to
and the thing is, you have to pay for it. Yeah, I think you have to pay to actually go to the court to appeal.
Do you?
I think so.
Man, I
Doesn't
think...
that it makes sense because
Dude.
you're taking up the court's time.
Yeah, I guess so. We're bad friends for letting him do that. We're bad friends. We're watching him walk to his death. We're like, yeah, Leland, yeah, you're going to get wrecked, but go.
He fucking goes, and apparently he's trying to like appeal.
He's his own lawyer. He's talking to the judge.
yeah.
Your Honor,
Self-representative.
that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Your Honor, I'm a safe driver. And then the judge says, fucker, your record says like X amount of months ago you fucking sped. What are you on about? And he just got shut down.
Yeah, he got
fucking shut down.
roasted because he was also on his green peas.
Oh, God.
It's like the judge was like, bro, you're not even full license and you're doing this.
Oh, God.
And he was like, why the fuck are you appealing this decision? Like,
Oh,
it's like when you try to appeal the decision and the judge comes back, you know what? Worst, like worst punishment.
Oh, yeah. For being such, I can't believe you have the audacity to ask to get out of this. Like,
What
from
was his
3 months to
reasoning?
6 months.
I think it was because at the time, a lot of stories were coming out about how if you appeal speeding tickets and you just keep pushing it back,
They can't be fucked too.
they just won't be bothered. That's like such an American thing. Like,
Right.
Australia's got such a strong justice system or like
Yep.
police system, I think. Like, we just are okay with spending that money.
Yeah.
So he got screwed. I just can't believe he did it.
Yeah. So
Man, you idiots, man. I've never been caught speeding. Never will be caught speeding.
I'm just like I've made a commitment. I'm just gonna not speed.
Cap, bro.
Hey, come on, man. Think about it. The first time it was intentional speeding. I got screwed over by. I learnt my lesson. This time it was like I don't know what happened because I don't remember like exactly what day it was, but it was like school zone and I went a little bit above 40, you know, like it was accident, okay?
Yeah, that one.
It's not like I'm going like 90 on a fucking 60 road. That's clear speeding. Like I had no idea I was speeding. So accident, but still, you know, like my fault.
It's like you were like probably just enough to get the cut as well. Like probably.
For what?
For the ticket, you know. You're kind of like just above it.
Yeah, and it was like 10 minutes off the end of school zone kind of vibes. But still my fault, like, you know, I should be more careful with this stuff.
It's just not as bad as the first time.
No, yeah. The first time, my fault, like never doing that crap again. But yeah, I'm now...
First time dangerous, second time stupid, but not that dangerous.
Yeah.
Bro, if you hit a kid at 46 instead of 40, it's not going to change that much.
Especially if I'm singing my lungs out. I can't even see.
Because you're supposed to drive slower to have more reaction time.
Yeah.
You got your eyes closed anyways.
Dude, I think my dad legit watches my podcast because one of the things he'll say is like, bro, you drive dangerously, like, you know, like you're singing. I'm like,
it's because he can fucking hear you when you're pulling into the car park.
Dude, that's so
from
true.
all the way up. You're like, I just want you to know. And he's like, that's fucking Michael pulling up.
That's so true. My mom the other day was like, bro, I heard you from a mile away. The fucking singer's coming home. Dude, my neighbors must be so pissed off. Because in the day, when there's no one at home, I am belting it, bro. I hit notes I've never hit before in my life in like midday. I'm telling you, that's my prime time. And I have no idea if my neighbors can hear me.
Probably even fucking nighttime, you dumbass. You remember that time we were going, like it was in high school, and we were leaving your house to go HJ's. We were going to walk there.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were like laughing really loudly.
Oh, yeah,
And then one of your neighbors fucking opened the door. Like the fly screen was there, and she had opened the door and she was staring at us. And we're like, oh shit, what the fuck? And she was like, hey, be quiet. And we were like,
yeah, dude. And also, she's like directly opposite my house. Like I open my door, I see her door, and she's like straight up like 6 foot something.
oh, she's tall.
She's huge,
She's
man.
tall.
She's like strong, like short hair woman. Like fucking, do not want to mess with her.
She could beat our ass.
And the thing, like with these people, like sometimes she's so nice. Like I'll be walking up. Like walking upstairs to my house, she might open her door at the same time, and she'll be like, "Hey, so nice." And I'm like, because I'm so fucking scared of her. Because I pissed her off way too many times. I pissed her off way too many times.
Many.
Yeah, she's so fucking scared.
You're gonna get kicked out of the apartment. Noise complaints on noise complaints, bro.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, not surprised. Not surprised.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's so we came so far from talking about like what type of kids. Or like if you were the kid, that would be annoying.
Yeah.
Out of the friend group, or like out of everyone that we know mutually,
Yeah.
who do you think would be the worst kid to have? Like,
Oh, the worst kid. I thought you were going to say the worst dad, but
we can talk about that afterwards.
The
The worst kid, like,
as
if
in
that
to
was
have
your
as a
kid.
Fucking Lee Long.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I was not going to say that. We should have gone 3, 2, 1 and said it at the same time. Because goddamn, I was going to say Lila.
Dude, I was like, you know, we're talking about like, what do you think you'll get pissed off as that? Because we're talking about my dad, and he'll get pissed off at shit like, you know, if I something
Slam
to do
the
my
door.
car,
Yeah,
or
you slam the door too hard or something.
yeah, or like fucking like if there's a piss stain or something.
Oh, that sounded too specific, Michael. Piss stain? Where? Why? How?
On a toilet bowl, where piss stains will probably be. Dude, my dad, I'll tell you, my dad is ridiculous. You know the toilet bowl? I don't know if you guys know this, but there's what do you call this thing? The thing you flip.
The seat?
The lid.
The lid or the seat?
The seat, same shit. Okay. Oh no, not the lid. The seat. The seat.
The seat.
If you actually put the seat up, so you've got the bowl, okay? So you've got the bowl, you got the seat up. And there's actually 2 small crevices here, okay?
Yes.
No one knows it, okay? But if you piss poorly, there might be a drip of piss that actually sits in that crevice between your fucking seat and the bowl. And my dad was straight up every single morning. I swear to God, it's part of his 4 a.m. morning routine as a successful man.
He starts his podcast. Okay, number 1 fucking thing you need to do to be successful, check your fucking crevices. And I'm not talking about your ass.
He'll like fold this like tissue paper, and he will like insert them so that if there's anyone that misfires, it will soak it up by the tissue. It's
I don't
insane.
understand. But, okay, here's the issue, right? I have never checked it, right?
Yeah.
So you say misfire. So I don't know if you're like shooting your piss into the thing and that's how it's getting there. Because then it's like, Michael, no fucking shit there's going to be piss stains there. Or if you're talking about like you hit the water at the bad angle and it flips up.
Yeah, sometimes it's just sprays because too power. Too much too power, you know?
You do it, you see it happen like in slow-mo, you see the droplet.
Oh,
My power.
Your power. Damn it.
I failed to control myself. Great power comes great responsibility. I'm sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry. Sucks.
I failed you again.
Anyway, why did I even... Okay, so my dad, that's the kind of stuff he'll get pissed off by. You know, that's the kind of stuff he'll get pissed off by.
Lilong. What does Lilong do? We haven't even talked about what Lilong does.
Yeah. And I was kind of thinking, you know, as a dad, I wouldn't get pissed off as the things my dad would get pissed off at. I would like insult my son as a joke. Like, fucking fire Corelli, you dumb bitch, you know, whatever, right? But I wouldn't really care that much, okay? Or like if he, if he accidentally sped or something, I'll make him do like 300 push-ups or something. I don't know, just to pay the punishment, okay? But I wouldn't really get actually angry. What I thought I would get angry about is bad attitude. Like if my son is not appreciative of what I do for him, right? And then you think about fucking Lilong. Oh my God, I would beat the shit out of him if he was my son. He wouldn't have made it to this age.
My fucking God.
At 4 years old, he'll be dead.
Have you've been to Lilong's house with his parents, right?
Yeah.
You beat. Oh my. You know what it is? You know those stories you hear on the comedians that talk about like the white kids with their parents?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, like they're with like white kid and Asian kid.
Yeah.
The white kid comes over and the Asian mom goes off on the kid.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the white kid's like, hey,
Abuse.
you can't talk to your son like that. And then she goes like, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna get beat more. That's actually what Lilong's like. Like I'm sitting in his room, his mom comes in, hey, like why the fuck do you like take out the trash or something, like it's bin day, and then he's like, shut the fuck up. And I'm sitting in his room like,
Yeah, bro.
am I gonna get beat as well? Like collective ass whooping? And his mom's like, oh, whatever. And I'm like, what?
That's what you say? What?
Dude, that guy.
It's like when you actually scream at your parents back.
Yeah, actually.
That's insane.
No repercussions as well. His parents do not go off on him.
That's crazy.
His dad's like, his dad can't be fucked anymore.
But I didn't know, like the first time I didn't know if it was fucking like for the shits and giggles. You know how you can sometimes be angry, but you're not actually angry? Like, shut the fuck up, mama, get it, all right? But everyone knows you're not actually saying
by
that
the
with...
tone, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, mama, all right? Say it one more time, I'm gonna get pissed off. But you're not actually, like everyone knows you're not actually angry. I didn't know if he was doing that. But
Yeah.
Lilong style.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
I get
It's
what you
hard
mean.
to tell.
With how aggressive it was, I was like,
Surely this has to be a joke.
this is a prank, right? They know I'm Asian. They know I have bad relationship with my parents. He probably is doing this as a prank.
Shits and giggles.
Shits and gigs, man. That man. It's like youngest kid syndrome, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. Youngest of three.
Yep.
3 brothers.
Yep.
Makes sense. Hey, all checks out. It's probably a fucking Aries as well. He is a fucking Aries. Oh, that's what I'm saying. The stars aligned. It makes all sense now. Yeah.
Oh god.
Dude,
But what genuinely would piss you off as a dad?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. If it was Lilong, like, I'm just saying, if my kid ever talked to me the way Lilong talks to his parents, boy,
He's gonna get whooped.
I'm gonna do my dad cosplay, my own dad. I'm gonna go call my dad, put on his glasses. I never thought I'd see the day. It's like, what's the thing? You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. That's how I feel.
Oh shit. Villain time. You beat him.
Time to beat his ass. Jesus.
Would you actually beat him, you reckon? Like, I don't know if I'll fucking punch my kid.
Battle
Or like slap my
scars,
kid.
bro. Battle scars. I don't know. I don't think I grew up getting beat, but I don't think it made me any better.
Right.
You know, I think it probably like did worse than it did better. Like, you know, it's just like, because it's hard. Because people often like, oh, I grew up fine with it. Like, I grew up fine getting beat. Therefore, to make sure you grow up fine, I need to beat
Like
you.
as if they associated with getting beat as being fine.
Yeah,
growing up.
because it's like the punishment, the correction is the beating.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I feel like I am who I am, like irrespective of the beatings. Like
Right.
the beatings didn't make me a better person. It changed me, but didn't make me a better person.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I feel like beatings just don't make you better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes you scared to talk to your parents. It's
Exactly.
all it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't change who you are.
Yeah.
Now when you fucking hit a kid and hit and run, you're not going to tell your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if they like, the way they approach it is more logical. Like they sit you down, they're like, what the fuck
Alright,
are you
like,
doing?
yeah.
Talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Help you through it. Then you're like, oh fuck, I really fucked up, but I can tell my parents.
And it's also like you can do it. You can be so good as a father that your kid actually doesn't want to fucking tell you, but they respect you so much they want to tell you. It's kind of like they don't want to tell you because they know you'll be disappointed, but they respect you so much they feel the need to tell you.
Yeah.
You know.
But if
That's
you beat them,
great.
I feel like you kind of lose that.
Yeah, you 100%. And I think when you beat them, it's because you're so angry yourself. And generally, when you get to that point of anger, it is very hard to then forgive them and play it off like nothing happened. Because it's embarrassing then. You got so angry. Do you understand what I mean?
It's kind of embarrassing. You couldn't control yourself.
Yeah, that you got so freaking mad.
Also, I just can't imagine myself getting so angry at what my kid does. You know, like I feel like, what?
You sure?
I catch him smoking weed or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll
is
tell
this?
you what it is, man. I'll tell you how.
Give me a scenario. Give me a scenario that you think will piss me off.
I think it's like if they don't think and they don't care about fucking anything. Like they come home, they've got their report card from school and it's fucking all C's and D's. And then he's like, you know, like, what the fuck's going on? And he's just fucking laughing. He's just fucking laughing. And he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. And you're trying to be like, hey, bro, this kind of can affect your future. He doesn't care. He's not reacting to any, like, it's like when they don't, oh, fuck. I think this is what gets me pissed off.
Yeah, you're getting pissed off just thinking about it. You're trying to get me pissed off and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm fucking pissed off.
Oh, shit. It's when they have no emotion, like their face is fucking blank when you're talking to them.
Yeah.
Like they're not sad, they're not angry, they're nothing. This is they're like, are you thinking, you dumb bitch? You know, I think that would really piss me off. Yeah. That would piss me off.
Interesting.
Would that not piss you off? Like if your son or son, daughter, like they don't care.
It would disappoint me, I think. Just because it's so different to the way I live my life.
Yeah.
It would disappoint me. I would be sad. Don't know if I would be angry. You know, it's like a different feeling to me. Like I don't think I get angry at that. Like I would imagine I would get angry. Like I just can't imagine. It takes so much for me to get angry, genuinely angry at someone, rather than just disappointed. Yeah, I'd just be like, man, this is embarrassing for you, not even for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
You know,
I do get the fear lately that I was like, what if I compare my kid to myself too much?
yeah, right.
That's a natural thing to do, right?
Hold yourself to a high standard, so you hold your kid to a high standard.
Yeah, and then it's like, let's say they hit a certain age and you remember what you did at 16 or you remember what you did at 18. Or at least you remember like the way you started maturing and thinking, and then you look at them and there's like nowhere even close.
Yeah, and also because we're introspective people, we're like, dude, when I was this age, I wish I had started even earlier. Like,
Yeah.
dude, this, and I would have been set, like literally
Yeah.
set. And you want to like place the tracks in front of them
Uh-huh.
for success. Like, you know, where you have a cheat code, you're like, I'm giving you a literal cheat code, just take the code.
Yeah.
But it's not what they want. I think that's what I'm really scared about, is because like, I just want people to do better than I do, like my kid to do even better than I did.
Yeah.
Because I made so many mistakes, but you just got to let them make their own, I guess. Just laugh at them.
How much do you reckon you'll be willing to just let go? Like you see that it's not this wisest thing, But they think it's a very good decision.
You know, as long as it doesn't get them in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get them into jail or, yeah, literally, as long as it doesn't get them into jail, I can work with anything. Yeah, as long as it doesn't fuck them up too much.
Right.
Yeah. If they, dude, but that's the thing. If they started smoking from year 7, because some kids, dude, start smoking from year 7, start dealing early,
And they hang out with the bad
hanging out with the bad kids.
What are you supposed to do? Hey, you can't like lock them in. You lock them in, they just want to get out more.
Yeah.
You can't logic them in at that point. Like they don't think about that kind of stuff. How do you discipline that?
I guess you just have to hope that everything you do beforehand doesn't like stop them from that. I guess. And if it happens, you just got to cop it. You just make sure they're doing okay.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about it. That's why I'm not going to have kids.
Is that quite certain for you?
No, not certain. It's just like, it's like I thought I really wanted kids. And then I thought about it a bit more and I was like, holy shit, if they were like, it's just so hard to think about how to deal with it.
Yeah.
A little overwhelming, you know?
That's
I
true.
don't know if I could, yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Kids are too hard, man.
Yeah.
I wish you could just like, you know, put a leash on them.
Um,
Put a leash on them.
Yeah,
just
yes.
keep them chained to the back pole in the backyard.
Yep.
Homeschool, baby. Homeschool. Would you ever homeschool your kids?
No.
Seems.
I wouldn't.
There's no benefit to it.
No, I wouldn't homeschool because I want them to have a fucking social life.
True.
I want them to be surrounded by people, experience the goods and the shits, and then learn from how to. Because I think you got to interact with others to know what your personality is like, and to really know how to build friendships, to know how friendships can fuck up, to date, make mistakes in dating. Like I want them. I actually want my son or daughter to date in high school. I'm not gonna say. Actually, I probably will. In year 9, he's like handing me the report, and I'm like, first of
Hey,
all,
girlfriend,
yeah,
girlfriend, boyfriend.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Hey, we're talking as if it's a guy. Would you still want your daughter to date?
yes,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. I would say I would want it less in honest opinion, but I would not mind it. Yeah, I hope they can tell me. I know it's very unlikely they will tell me.
Just hormonal at that point. No matter how good of a parent you are, they probably won't tell you.
Yeah, they just feel so uncomfortable. But would they, if you kept instilling it that it's okay, just date? And you make jokes about, like, let's say your school photos and you see a hottie and you're like, you've been talking to
That's what I
Johnny?
mean. It's like hormonal. It's hormonal.
Yeah,
It's not really like how comfortable they are.
yeah.
My parents had never had any problems with me dating. I never told them I was dating.
But did they
Until-
ask?
Yeah, occasionally.
And you would kind of be like, nah.
Not really. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Just hormonal things, bro.
Yep.
Can't help it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Do you, son or daughter? Just real quick.
For what I want.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to have one,
Yeah.
probably a son, so I can relate to him more. So I don't think I can relate to a daughter too well. Like I probably could, but my hobbies wouldn't align. I'd want a son so I
So you
could
can't go bouldering or play soccer or basketball with him or
that
something.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, with a girl, you probably could, but I just don't know how much they'd want to do it in high school because all the other kids are not doing it.
Yeah.
So then, like, you will lose it over time. Yeah, maybe, potentially. I don't know. Also, I feel like if it's a girl, they just naturally gravitate more to their mums over time. Like, usually when they're young, it's like the dads, and then slowly go to the mums as they relate more and more. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
true.
I feel sad to be the less liked parent. It's like I was telling Jesri this. I am literally better than her at everything. Everything. I'm not kidding. I let her know. I looked her dead in the eye, dead in the fucking eyes, and I said, "Babe,
Yeah.
don't take it serious. I'm better than you in fucking everything." And she was like,
And
"Fair
she
enough."
copped that? She just copped it?
Yeah, she was like,
She didn't slap
yeah,
you
no.
right?
She's like, yeah, you're right. You are better than me. Hey, what is Jesri can put in the comments that she agrees. Voila.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, I would be the better parent. So I'd want a kid that I could maintain my number one position the whole way. But then if I'm going to have two, I'd want a girl and a boy. because I want to show Jezri I'm better than her, even if the playing field is on her side. You know what I mean? But I need to build a rep first with the first one.
Oh,
Because then once I get it good with the first one, I can use that relationship to get the second one in as well. You know what I mean? Forward thinking, Michael. Forward thinking.
God, but it's just a competition for you. Ain't about a fucking kid.
Hey, healthy competition will make the kids grow, right?
Oh my God.
No, but I think it is.
A son for you though.
I don't know. I'd be happy with either. I would be happy with either.
Yeah.
But if I was to have two, I wouldn't go more than two. But if I was to have two, I'd want a girl and a boy. Yeah.
I think that's normally quite the case. If it's two male,
boys, they
female,
get
like,
compared
guy,
too
girl.
much. Because I imagine if I had a younger sister, she would get compared to me so much more, and her life would be a lot
Younger
harder.
brother, you mean?
Yeah, younger brother.
Younger
if my
brother.
sister was my brother.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if instead of girl, she was a boy.
Mm.
Yeah. Because she kind of got the pass because she was a girl, I feel.
Yeah, okay.
You know? Whereas for me, I was pushed really hard and I did relatively okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be softer on your daughter?
Nah, both of them catching these hands. On God. I don't give a shit. There's no difference to me when I look at them. I turn around, I see the girl, I'm like, Timmy, is that you? Can't tell. Nah, I don't think I'll be softer. Like, I don't think I'll be like, you know how it's like, mommy, like, daddy's girl and mommy's
mama's boy.
Mama's boy?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really believe in that for myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I know you would be so much softer on the girl.
Yeah.
Not
that I like think that's the better way to go about it. I just can't help it.
That's just you, bro.
Like, man, you gotta, for my students, you know, I berate the boys, bro. I absolutely tear the boys apart. And with the girls, I don't.
No, I feel
Not
like
even
that's
close.
different though. I don't think I could ever like tell off a girl student unless I was really, really comfortable.
Unless you can tell they're very open to like bantering with you.
Maybe.
Because I do have one female student who's just banter city. Like from the moment her mouth fucking opens, it's just banter city. Like I'll be just wearing fucking normal, like the other week, I was wearing like boots, right? I was walking to class and she was, Michael, you're so weird. What? Like, I'm like, what?
She should have gone yeet ha. Yeehaw! Howdy, cowboy.
And I'm like, what? What's weird about me? Come on, say it to my face. And then she's like, you're not wearing slippers. Well, case in point. And because I think apparently every lesson I taught her for like the last term, I was just wearing slippers. And it's like, it looks
believable.
It looks weird that I don't see your socks. And then just starts talking smack. And from then on, it starts talking shit. With her, I can berate her. No problem. So I think it's actually not that it's a male, female, it's actually depends on how open they are with me. The more open they are to talking shit, the more I'm okay with like.
True.
But then it just tends to be the girls are not that bantery as much. And, you know, that's fine. Yes, let it be. Yeah.
Okay. Now to the question. Out of the friend group or out of our mutuals, who would be the worst and best dad, do you think?
The three of us, you mean?
Out of our mutuals. Or like
mutuals,
the worst
or,
parent. Worst parent, I would say.
Who would be the worst parent? Man. It's hard.
Parent is hard.
Parent is very hard.
Even though Lilong is such a shit kid, I think he could be a good dad.
I think he'll actually like...
He will do so. Think about how he treats his dog, bro.
Yeah.
If he treated his mom like he treated his dog, god damn, he'd be my favorite kid. That guy treats his dog like a queen, bro. Like,
I think like Lilong... Yeah, Lilong would be a decent parent, actually.
Actually,
like, fucking,
unironically.
It's crazy.
Unironically.
But yeah, I would say he would be a pretty good parent.
Yeah, actually.
I actually don't know how good of a parent I'll be. Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be
The
honest.
worst parent.
Yeah. I haven't thought too much about what I'll really look like as a parent.
Yeah, it's kind of just like off shallow insight anyways.
Yeah.
But I think the answer for me for worst parent is pretty clear. Out of the people that we know, it's going to be Jezri.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know,
Fuck it.
nothing on her. It's just like when you're linked with the best, the way like the world's set up,
Oh,
the way
yeah.
the world's set up, when you're with the best, You get paired with the worst.
Oh yeah, you know in tennis, you got top seed with the worst seed.
Exactly. You get paired like it's
Go
kind of
about
like
to be
evening it
single
out.
after this podcast.
It's just I don't know, man. Like I was going through the people like Lee Long, Michael, you know, Jesri,
Jesri.
and then as soon as I went to the Jesri, yeah.
Shit.
Hey, just a joking. Just a joking. Legally joke. Legally joke.
You're about to get a beating. Fair enough.
Best parent. People that we know. God damn. That's actually hard.
I think you'll be the best parent. Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
I don't
Not
know.
to fucking
I think 1 year ago,
give you.
1 year ago, I would be so confident in being like, I think I'll be the best dad
Yep.
because I had so much like, I felt like I thought about it the most out of everyone. I think I just thought about it the most.
Yep.
And as I thought about it more, I don't know. I'm a
Really?
bit
Because like I
scared.
think like you took really good care of your youngest sister, and that basically gave you like
I had a practice run. I had
yeah a practice run, man. I don't know. You have intrusive thoughts. I might just go for it.
I just look at him. I want to kick the shit out of you so bad, kid. It's like, Daddy, please. No, no, Dad, please. I'll do my chores, I swear.
Isn't that hilarious? Like you just doing your work, your dad comes in. Dude, I just want to kick the shit out of you right now.
You're like the best kid. Like I just imagine
Yeah,
you're the most well-behaved kid. Your room's like in perfect order.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, dear diary, today I fed my plants or something,
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
dad comes in. Hey, Timmy. Yeah. I need to kick the shit out of you. You're like, again,
Come
Daddy,
on, Dad.
again, please.
This sucks.
Hey, we said once a day. This is bullshit. Pay me more.
Oh gosh.
Would you
Yeah.
pay your kids an allowance? Did you get an allowance?
Oh, my mom is a wizard. She was it was basically a money buffet at home.
What do you mean by that? I don't know what those two words could even mean together. Like, I can't visualize what you meant by
do you
money
mean?
buffet.
Oh, that's $100.
What the fuck? $100? We got a thief here. This is the fucker that scammed kids in primary school. Y'all remember this? We know where he gets it from.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. When I was young, I would not disclose where in my house, but there's this fucking pouch. Jesus
I think I know where the pouch is. I've seen it. I know if you. I know where it is.
Jesus Christ! And just one day I was just like, I kind of need some money. I wonder what's inside this pouch. Oh shit!
I kind of wonder what's in this pouch. Cap as fuck. You saw your mom putting $100 and you're like, I kind of need $100. I don't mind if I do. And you just opened it and you found more than you bargained for.
Oh, but no, but like what actually happens is my mom would literally every night check my wallet and see if it's empty. And then if it's empty, she would just like slide notes in. Yeah, such a blessing, my mom.
So
Seriously.
you got like a allowance on demand, an Opal card top up.
Yeah, man.
you would say.
Unlimited, bro. It's crazy because like at one point I felt so bad for using so much money. I was like, Mom, can you just be like every other mom and just give me like $10 a week or something? Like just give me some fixed man. Like if you want to spoil me, give me $50 a week. And if I run out, it's my fault. But her heart can't take it. My son cannot be walking around with an empty wallet. Even till this day. The other day when we were talking about the fine, he was like, do you have money? Do you want me to pay the fine for you? And she's not saying it in a like fucking in a way
It's
that
so nice, it's disrespectful. It's so nice, it's disrespectful.
yeah, I'm like, Mom, you think I don't have $300? Oh, come on.
Do you know how much your son makes? I'm basically Bill Gates in this bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Do you know who pays for the electricity bills? Dad.
Ah, shit. You know who paid for the car? Dad. Ah,
fuck.
shit. I bought eggs that one time 2 weeks ago.
But yeah, so unlimited allowance, man.
No.
What about you? How did it work?
Kind of similar. But my mum would give me like $5 a day for like canteen food.
$5 a day.
Yeah, and I would just not eat food and then
save it?
I'd save the $5. Yeah.
What'd you save it up for?
Condoms. Hey, you know what cool kids buy at that age?
No idea.
Yeah, neither. I don't know where the fuck the money went. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I think I would give an allowance. I think that makes sense. Because I think that builds good behaviors early.
Yeah, I would give an allowance and I'll give them opportunities to lose money and also gain money.
Yeah, find them. You would find them. They walk too fast in the hallway. Hey, what just mean, bitch?
Stop right there.
You're walking like you're paying bills in this house. $10 right now.
Take out your walking license.
Officer, I'd like to appeal. And
the mom comes out with the hammer.
Okay. Can the plaintiff please present the case?
Bro, that's the latest household.
That would actually be funny as fuck.
That's so funny. Like one day you just feel like fucking with them. You just put a speed limit.
No, you put the school sign. Nice.
And they don't even know about it. And they just like walk into it.
Gotcha, bitch. Run your pockets, bitch. Run them.
Dude, that's so funny. Oh shit. We've got to have sessions like this. Like how do we just
fuck with
our kids? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we mentioned it when we met up. But like me, you, Lilong.
Yeah.
When we have kids,
Yeah.
we could have enough to build a soccer team or
Yeah.
something.
That would be
So
mad.
that's how we have 2 kids each.
Yeah.
That's 6. A futsal team. We get a futsal
Yeah.
team.
That's
That's
so
what
good.
we're aiming for. A futsal team or a basketball team.
Oh yeah. That'd be lit.
That'd be so fun. If we have kids around the same age, that'd be really fun.
But I worry it's like because we're close, it might be hard for our kids to be close. Because they feel like they only see because we're seeing each other. Like,
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
fine.
never like I'm friendly with my family friends, but I'm not like friends like with you. The way you know.
True. I mean, Alex, my friend, not Alex from before, but
Yeah.
Alex.
Real Alex.
Yeah, we're good friends and we were family friends.
Right.
But we were like, we met each other when we were young, distance,
yeah.
like in and out, you know? But our parents stayed close. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
You wouldn't compare your kids with Lilong's kid or my kids?
No, what the fuck are you talking about? Think about who I am, bro. I would prep my kid before our meeting. Son, here's the stats. His name is this. This is how tall he is. This is how much he weighs. This is how you have to beat his ass.
My fat
Talk
kid.
about this.
And my chubby kid just holding a hamburger.
Why do you think your kid's gonna be chubby?
Oh, I've got to feed him so much. He's gonna be crazy.
You're gonna teach him the same way you learn how to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I want him to go through the glow up. So I need to-
self-imposed glow.
Yeah, I need to force the glow up. And so I need to balloon him first. Then everyone's hey, and then, hopefully he loses the weight.
Yeah, and me and my kid are like going on like synchronized runs, triathlons.
We're going to synchronize buffet sessions. Oh,
I think Lilong's kid would just be unhinged. If it takes after Lilong,
yeah.
he would be so unhinged. I think Lilong's kid would be the one to beat up our kids. You know what I mean? If we all had boys,
Yeah.
Lilong's kid would be the
And
troublemaker.
fucking we confront Lilong. Lilong's like, huh?
Hey, he won. What can I say? He won.
I didn't force him to.
Then we team up. We get our boys to beat the shit out of Lilong's kid.
That would be
That's
great.
our hour up.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good chats, I guess.
Yes.
What did we even talk about? We talked about the most random shit this potty,
Yeah, I don't know.
but it was funny.
It was good.
I think whenever we talk about our kids, I always have a good time thinking about our kids in the future.
Yeah.
Like in the
that's
far,
true.
far future.
Yeah.
This is like 10 years in
10
the
years,
future.
yeah, 10 years
15
away,
years.
far out.
Jesus. But I do look forward to it, which
Yeah.
is good.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out. See you.